Step into the heartwarming tale of the Little Match Girl. On a cold New Year's Eve, a poor little girl wanders the streets, trying to sell matches to survive. As she strikes each match to keep warm, she experiences visions of warmth, comfort, and love. This poignant and heart-wrenching story by Hans Christian Andersen reminds us of the importance of kindness, hope, and compassion. Watch and read my version of The Little Match Girl on YouTube and let the story's powerful message touch your heart this season. The Little Match Girl. On a bitterly cold New Year's Eve, a poor little girl wandered the streets, trying to sell matches. Her clothes were thin and ragged, offering little protection against the biting wind. As she walked through the bustling city, people hurried past her, too preoccupied with their own celebrations to notice her plight. Despite her best efforts, no one bought a single match. Desperate for warmth, the little girl found a small alcove between two buildings. She huddled in the corner, trying to shield herself from the icy wind. As she sat there, she gazed longingly at the warm, brightly lit windows of the nearby houses. Inside, families gathered around festive tables, laughing and celebrating the arrival of the new year. The girl could only imagine the warmth and joy they felt. In an attempt to warm herself, the little girl struck one of her matches. As the small flame flickered to life, she held her hands close to it, feeling a brief moment of warmth. The flame cast a soft glow on her face, and for a moment, she allowed herself to dream. She imagined herself sitting by a warm fireplace, surrounded by loved ones, with a feast laid out before her. As the first match burned out, the girl struck another. This time, she saw a vision of a beautiful Christmas tree, adorned with candles and ornaments. The tree sparkled with light, and the girl reached out to touch it, her eyes filled with wonder. She could almost feel the warmth of the candles and the joy of the holiday season. With trembling hands, the girl struck her last match. In the glow of the flame, she saw a vision of her beloved grandmother, the only person who had ever shown her kindness. Her grandmother smiled warmly at her, and the girl felt a sense of peace and comfort wash over her. She knew that her grandmother had come to take her to a better place. As the final match burned out, the little girl lay peacefully in the snow, a serene expression on her face. The morning light began to break, and the city awakened to a new year. People found the girl and realized the tragedy of her situation. Their hearts filled with sorrow and regret, they vowed to remember her and to show more kindness to those in need. The moral of The Little Match Girl is a poignant reminder of the importance of compassion and empathy towards those who are less fortunate. The story highlights the harsh realities of poverty and the indifference of society, urging us to be more aware of the struggles faced by others. It teaches us that small acts of kindness can make a significant difference in someone's life and that we should always strive to help those in need, especially during times of celebration and joy. The tale also emphasizes the power of hope and the human spirit, even in the face of adversity. As we conclude the poignant tale of The Little Match Girl, we are reminded of the importance of compassion and empathy. The little girl's story, filled with hardship and fleeting moments of warmth, urges us to be more aware of those in need and to extend kindness whenever we can. Her journey on that cold New Year's Eve is a powerful testament to the human spirit and the enduring hope that resides within us all. Thank you for joining us on this emotional journey. Watch and read my version of The Little Match Girl on YouTube and let the story's powerful message touch your heart this season.